Hello, ancient beast fans. So we have one called the Coelodonta, or I want to say Coelodonta, but I'm not a scientist. This is from the very first wave of these ancient beasts, but the box says Beast Ton Ton, and it's by a brand called Kong Species. I think this is the artist TZ King, and this is letter D. There's only 4 in a wave, so they're the first 2, and then there the last 2. And then there's some QR stuff there. It's a very strong box. This one looks like it's been displayed. It's kind of dirty already. There's no date. I have no idea when these things came out. There's a wasteful piece of plastic with graphics at the bottom and the same box. Postcard number 4 here. Okay, that makes sense. And then it's got like robot insides. Not sure if that's really necessary, but gives you something to look at. And there's some Chinese script of these things, and just some sort of app you can scan on that QR, but I never bother with it. So Wikipedia is saying this woolly rhino here lived from 3.7 million years ago up to 14,000 years ago in the Pliocene and the Pleistocene epochs. It could have been around 3.6 meters long and 1.7 meters tall. And then this thing is saying it's around 2,000 to 3,000 kilograms next to that guy there. So you gotta be really careful pulling these out. These are rigid plastic. They're not like soft PVC toys. They're like garage kits. You drop it, that thing's gonna shatter like ceramic. I've had one of my dino rolls broken just from shipping. And these things are not cheap. I'm pretty sure they're probably hand cast and hand painted. So be careful snagging stuff in the foam or the bag. Starting with this face piece, you can see the eyes painted white with a black pupil. And you can see this like wrinkliness, this brown. It's a bit of a fade. I think they painted maybe this maroon first and then the face after. You can see a little of it coming through. It's got like almost very cartoonized, like wavy fur to it. It's very, very floral, I suppose, in its appearance. And then you got these hexagonal things going on, but there's 3 magnets embedded into this, so it magnetizes to the body. It's well done, I mean. So looking inside this robot thing, you can see there's a eyeball, maybe an ear canal up there, a couple other things. I like to put jewel beads in here. In fact, let me go get some. So I like to just put a little school glue in there and then little jewel beads you can buy off AliExpress. So I put a big one in there and the magnet, it wouldn't close fully, but with that small one now, it's pretty flush. You really can't even see in the hair any sort of break whatsoever. It's only maybe, I guess right, yeah, it's kind of obvious on the side of the face, but yeah, it's as good as you can get it. So I almost wish like they just didn't even have the insides and just made a cheaper model. Alright, so it looks more seamless. But anyways, let's continue on. Alright, so definitely looks like a rhinoceros just with hair. These ears are sticking up here. You got the 2 horns. I kind of wish the horns were more distinct in their color from the face. They almost look, they're pretty much the same paint as the face. But I feel like they could have looked different. Although I guess modern rhinos are all that way as well. But the nostrils here, there's no black paint or anything like that. It's just, you know, the undercoat, which is unfortunate. I guess you could add paint though. It's a little bit of a mouth overlap here, but no indication of teeth. And it's all hairy down here, as you can see. Going up to the top, yeah. You can see some tufts of hair sticking upwards here. Very nice. And then this little tail. Be mindful that would break off very easily if you drop this. And then you got some skeletons here, tusks and part of a head maybe, an eye socket perhaps, a small horn there, and then a tusk sticking out there, this rocky thing, like a leg bone maybe. Not much indication of the feet because they're all covered in woolly fur, I guess. But yeah, alright, that's the way that is. The way they painted the base looks like a wood grain, just a couple of browns overlapping, I guess. And then you have this nice brass, I'm pretty sure this is a brass nameplate because it literally has a protective sticker on it, which I shall try to remove. There we go. Yeah, very nice, very nice. You know, it's etched away and then they filled it with black paint. You can hear those etching depths there. And then here you just got those gears. I'm not gonna bother adding jewel beads to this. I kind of wish I would rather have a cartoon skeleton like the dino rolls, but all right. Anyways, this is the I think it's the only tooned woolly mammoth I'm aware of, but pretty new to collecting cartoon animals. So leave a comment if you're a veteran. So Wikipedia says these things roamed Eurasia. They found they feel it lived in Tibet and other parts of Europe and Asia. Alright, well, I do have the woolly mammoth. Oh, you know what? I'm noticing there's like a... What's going on here? Oh, thankfully it's just a plastic bag. I thought it was dented. Here's the woolly mammoth from the first series. And yeah, I suppose maybe these two could have been hanging out somewhere in the tundra or snowy fields of the Ice Age. Yeah, though, this very much looks very similar to that Pixar, or is it DreamWorks animation, where Ray Romano is playing that character. I forget the name of the character, but anywho, not sure if they had a woolly rhino, but it's interesting. I think I like the mammoth more, of course, but this is still pretty neat. I never even knew of a woolly rhino. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get another one of these ancient beasts, and we'll learn a little bit about that next one later. See ya.